Yay! 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 It's me! Bonk. She's a treat.
Tanya and Kuroda, how are things coming along?
All the books and commission prints for Yai Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday afternoon, Lady Yai.
Very good. And Murata?
We have already received word from Apekusu and Sailing Breeze that the materials are all in place for Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with Unlimited Power and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
Well done. And what about you, Onodera?
Uh-oh, he looks a bit, Uh-oh. Someone's gonna get electrocuted. Oh. Oh! Oh!
Onodera?
Oh, give her a peck.
Oh, yes, Lady Ai. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So please, show some confidence. Besides, there's no need to be nervous.
I'm always nervous around you, Yai.
Destined for success. I feel quite optimistic about it. I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera.
Oh.
Please take the opportunity to have a good rest.
When?
After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
Paid leave?
Yes, Lady Ai. Thank you very much.
All right then. Is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We're running out of time, so let's get moving. Chop chop.
She's such a treat to listen to, dude. I love it. Who voices Yai? I forgot.
Hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission,
Indeed.
Some organizer you are!
Yikes.
It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your light novel!
Paimon, relax. It's okay.
Can't you be getting back to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Jesus.
You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, were you? If so, then you can forget it! Paimon won't accept such a commission!
I love this shot. Yeah, forget it.
My.
Screw you, Yai.
Words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two.
Oh, she's gonna get all.
But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog for the festival.
I
You
mean-
can say I'm not doing my job.
I mean, you could say you're working like a fox for the festival.
Let me ask you, little ones.
Little
Whoever
ones.
said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Huh? But isn't that a given? This is Inazuma after all.
Yes, that is true. But now that the Sokoku decree has been lifted, Inazuma is no longer the same nation that once resisted change tooth and nail. Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the Yashiro Commission and I have decided to shake things up a little. This time, we'll be holding an international cultural festival, distinctly Inazuman, but with a unique twist.
International. Oh, I can't wait to see Clee show up.
I suppose I should start by telling you the origins of the Iridori Festival.
Dude, this event's gonna be so good. We're getting like Venti and Singcho. We're getting like a whole bunch of different characters from Monster Alleyway coming here, right? Oh god, it's gonna be great.
Legend has it that there were 5 poets in ancient Inazuma who were supremely gifted in singing and writing poetry. They are known as the 5 Kasen. Every year, one of the 5 would present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's culture blossomed and gained great influence at that time. As time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Kasen. The Iridori Festival was also developed as a result to show appreciation for their works, which so greatly enriched our lives.
Fascinating.
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
Indeed. To describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined elegance. Unfortunately, with the flow of time, people have gradually forgotten about the 5 Kasen and the festival, which is precisely why I've decided to revive the Iridori Festival by holding a cultural convention featuring light novels.
Of course. Of course.
But wait a minute.
Yeah.
Light novels?
Of course. What about all that refined, elegant stuff you just said?
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage, but nowadays, the entertainment format of choice is light novels. The important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of the past. Speaking of which, don't you think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly suits the current Inazuma?
Huh?
And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to all Tevat through light novels.
Yeah.
As they say, it's two birds with one stone.
A whole lot of thinly veiled self-justifications, yeah.
Oh, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by Miko's persuasive tongue.
As you do.
Come on, Miko. You
Miko!
fool us. We know you by now. This is all definitely stemming from your own personal interest.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. They learn.
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the essence here.
Oh.
Well, what do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
I mean,
Maybe a little.
yeah.
Oh, all right. Paimon's super curious now.
Yeah, I mean, Klee's gonna show up. And so, Klee. Oh, I want to see Klee and Yoimiya interact so bad.
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together. I promise that it will give you a whole new perspective on the festival.
Yes.
There we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your tasks.
Venti. Oh, dude. Oh, I want to see Venti interact with people. Oh, how's that? Can Venti interact with A, please? I would really like to see that. Or like I. Oh, yeah, Ayaka's gonna be in this too, isn't she? Oh, and Albedo's coming too. Dude. Oh, God. I can't wait. I'm getting really excited about this now. I want to see like characters interact so bad. Hello? Who is it? Who's gonna show up?
During the Iridori Festival, the area around the
oh.
Outlander Affairs Agency will become the main exhibition space for light novels.
There's they've got banners of A and okay.
Once things are in full swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display,
Fan-created
there will
work.
also be exclusive giveaways, prizes, and new release parties. This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the 5 Kasen Plaza during the festival, and nearby shops will be selling special light novel merchandise. You certainly won't want to miss out.
Wow. How should Paimon put this? It's definitely not your typical festival, but it sure looks like it'll be quite the party.
Yeah, it sounds like a light novel paradise. Miko's paradise.
Miko, what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Yes, those are...
Huh?
Ah.
Oh,
Lady
hey!
did mention that there would be some reliable helpers coming to assist with the festivities.
That's my boy.
At last, we meet again, Traveler and Paimon.
Yay.
Tell me, how are you faring
We
recently?
literally just hang out. We're doing good.
Hayato!
Yay!
Wow, so even a busy guy like yourself is here to attend the Iridori Festival.
Of course.
Preparing festivals falls under the Yashiro Commission's scope of responsibilities.
There you go.
Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be equally dedicated.
But is your little sis here too? Surely, right? Surely.
Come now, Ayato. We're not strangers here. There's no need to sound so formal.
Oh.
We were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
Are we gonna ship Ayato with Yae?
Certainly.
Certainly.
I assume you two already know that the Iridori Festival originated from the 5 Kasen. These 5 boards are here for painting their portraits. This Iridori Festival is not only the first major festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku decree, it is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts. Therefore, the Yashiro Commission has personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations.
Ah.
For example,
Clear.
the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt.
Oh, Albedo, yes, let's go. Okay.
The Yashiro Commission will arrange accommodations
Oh, he's gonna pay them.
in Inazuma for each of the distinguished guests.
Oh, hell yeah.
However, we fear that staying in a foreign land may feel a little uncomfortable, which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Tevat to serve as a guide for our guests.
There you go.
I knew you would catch on. It is our hope that you would be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their residence at the International Trade Association.
Yay.
While providing any necessary assistance.
Oh
along
god,
the
I'm
way.
so excited. Like, I think this is one of my favorite things about this game is seeing characters interact, right? Like, Like, the fact that Mondstadt characters and Leeway characters are going to be coming here to meet Inazuman characters and, like, officially interact is so exciting. I can't wait until the future of this game where all the nations are out and we're getting characters from every nation just come together and, like, meet for something really huge. You know that's going to happen one day, right? It's going to be like a huge-ass event that miHoYo is going to throw, right? And you're going to have all the characters, like, interact and shit, right? It's so cool. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Migo's smiling face is truly exquisite, yeah. Literally a comic convention, yeah. Fans call them Team Rocket because of the hair color? Wait, who? Who? Team Rocket? Oh, Jesse and James. Oh, I get it. Oh, because I had someone. Yeah. You can't see it now. Wizardish here. Hello there. Yeah.
This
Welcome.
arrival schedule includes the details of the ships on which the guests will be arriving. All you simply have to do is go to the docks at the indicated times.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Wait, what did he say? All you have to simply do is go to the docks and indicate times. No. Oh, okay. Ooh, 2 days before festival, ships and guests, large passenger ships, bars from Monster, guest painter. Yeah. Hey, also, Albedo's arriving first. Okay. I think. Wait. Yeah, Monster, guest painter, and his dependent, Calx. Is that an NPC? Large passenger ship, calligraphers, painters from Leeway, Theatre Mechanicus player. Oh. Who would that be? Guest writer. Oh, that's Xingqiao, right? Yeah, that's Xingqiao. That's Xingqiao, right? Yeah. No, is it Xingqiao? I think it would be, right? So I don't interrupt your stream, but would you be interested in custom designs for your channel? I can see my portfolio on Discord if you like. If not, that's cool. I'm good, Wizard, though. I'm good. Thank you for the offer, though. That's cool. I'm pretty happy with my channel art as it is at the moment. But I appreciate the offer, though. Thank you. But yeah, that's Xingqiao, right? Yeah. I think. Is it? Third day of the festival. Ships and guests. Large cargo ship. Stop over 1 person. It has to be clear, right? And all her bombs? Yeah? It has to, right? No, that doesn't make sense though, right? Because Klee would, like... She'd have to be with, like, Jean or someone to accompany her. Kaya. Oh, is Kaya in this? No. Venti? Oh, Albedo. Oh, it's gonna be Albedo and Klee. Right? Yeah. We're gonna get Albedo and Klee first. Right? So who's this then? Large cargo ship, stop over 1 person. Oh, will that be Venti? Lots of wine, maybe? Surely. I'm trying to, like, guess which order they're gonna come in, dude. And then here, day following the release event, shipping guests, small passenger ship, 2 persons. Okay, I genuinely don't know who that's gonna be. A small passenger ship with just 2 people. I don't know. Who else is there to join? I can't remember. We'll find out. We'll see.
Then. My, look at the time. I have to meet with my editors, so I must be going now.
Bye-bye, Yai.
During the festival, most of the Yai Publishing House's editors will be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
Okie dokie.
This festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now. I'll leave the guests in your hands.
Okie dokie, my dude. Good to see them. Team Rocket. Actually, Jesse and James.
Ships are on the timetable that Ayato gave us.
I do have to wait until the actual times.
Closer look, and be sure to pick up the passengers according to the
Yay.
times written on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be Albedo and Klee first, right? Oh god, I can't wait. Oh, I've missed those two so much. God, there's so many good characters in this freaking game, dude. Okay, so 8 o'clock. There we are. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm so excited, dude. Oh, I love this shit. This is what I live for when I play this game. Oh, like, I'd love to see, like, more of this kind of shit. That'd be really cool. Okay. 6 to 8. Oh, pfft. Really? Really? Piece of shit. Whoops. And there we go. Okay. Damn, they arrived early. Okay. There we go.
According to the arrival schedule, there will be a ship arriving from Mondstadt today.
Yeah, it's gonna be Albedo and Clea, 100%. Oh, maybe Venti.
5 Carson portraits should be on board.
Albedo.
The boat should be arriving soon, so let's head down to the docks.
Ooh, Ace banner looks really cool. Oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna be Clea's gonna show up. Uh-oh. I'm low-key scared. Who's it gonna be? Oh.
Hello, you must be here to take part in the Iridori Festival. We're the festival guides, and we'll show you around.
This is not what I was expecting.
Yes, that's right. We are bards from Mondstadt.
Oh, no Venti?
Word has it that Inazuma has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration here.
Paimon, what are you doing? Yeah, she's looking around.
Yes, they're all bards, aren't they? Well,
Yeah.
where's Tone-Deaf Bard then?
Venti?
Huh. Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Do you think he didn't receive an invitation?
Yeah, even if he was invited, there's still a chance he wouldn't show up. Yeah, that's very Venti-like.
Huh? Why is that?
That's a very Venti thing to do. Yeah.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Venti no longer rules over Mondstadt, he's still an Archon.
Yeah, I'd love to see him interact with A, though.
If he came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival, not only would it seem a little childish, it would also sort of be shameless of him too.
Uh-oh. There she is.
Miss Honorary Knight!
Oh, Clee! Oh, God, I missed you.
It's Klee! Were you also invited to the Iridori Festival?
Oh, my heart is melting already. Precious.
No, Albedo's the
Yes!
one who received the invitation.
My boy.
But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days, Albedo arranged for someone here to issue me a dependent pass.
Oh.
Greetings, traveler and
Hey!
After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Irodori Festival,
I'm sorry, I'm so giddy right now.
I predicted that I might run into you here.
I love this.
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo's the one they've invited to paint the 5 Casas.
Dude, Albedo and Inazuma, holy shit. Dude, Albedo gets so much love. Like, he actually does. Like, he's had the dragons, all the Dragon Spine events and stuff, and now he's here. Like, goddamn. Oh, he was also in the...
I know why I'm here. Just so you're aware, I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma, Calx.
Oh, wait. Oh. So he's actually... Oh, his name was Calx. Why is he changing his name? That's weird. Why are you change your name, though? Do you think Venti would act like a senior to A as an Archon, or just gonna act goofy as goofy self? Probably a bit of both, maybe. Actually, like I really hope we see them interact. You know, write his pen name. Yeah. It's a pen name. Okay. Is it just to protect your identity, kind of thing? Is that how that works? Because I legit don't know what that means. I don't know what a pen name is. Is that how that works? Because that's interesting. But yeah, sorry, I'm really giddy right now. I love this shit.
Oh, by the way, do you know where the International Trade Association is?
Yep.
I'll be meeting with the editorial director of the Yai publishing house there.
Wait. Oh, wait, Yai herself? Albedo and Yai interact, please?
Yeah, the International Trade Association is where you'll be staying in Inazuma.
Please.
We'll be heading there too.
Please.
Great. Let's get going then.
Hey, babysitter Albedo. I mean, Calx, sorry. My apologies, good sir. Okay. Go to the International Trade Association. This is so cool. It's so... it just feels so cool. Like, just, Who are they? Are they NPCs? Or are they... Wait, no, they... Pink and blue here. Are they going to be future characters? Are they... Why is there... It's like one banner... What? There's one banner of them. Oh, it's a cover of Sing Chou's book? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm so disappointed. It was like a Easter egg, like a hidden thing. Like, there's this one banner of them, you know, like a new character hunt secret, you know. That's what they're gonna look like. Oh, damn. Alberto interactive yay, please. Would very much be appreciated. Please.
Wow, it's so beautiful here.
Oh my god.
So many things I've never seen before.
Oh my god, I've missed her so much.
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others.
I love it. Yay. Oh dear.
Telling Klee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea. As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way here.
Oh no.
It appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived.
That's how kids are.
Strange. It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me.
Oh. Mr.
This
Hirayama?
might be a problem.
Not Yai?
Well, Mr. Hiroyama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the 5 Kasen today. That way, I could better visualize the content for my paintings.
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
Look at Klee, she's just running around. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, that's so funny.
I only know
look at her.
Kasen by name.
Oh my god.
Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hiroyama decided to help me collect some more information.
What are you looking at, Klee?
I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired. So I agreed on only receiving the details today.
I'm concerned about what Klee's doing.
So when do the paintings have to be done by?
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the various stages of the Irodori Festival.
Oh, one per day?
The day after tomorrow.
Oh, I did not mean to skip that, sorry.
You're already running out of time.
Oh.
There's no need to panic. When I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute. Just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival, I had to complete the final chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript.
I can't help but smile whenever I see Klee on screen.
I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
Oh.
Paimon isn't sure if she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions or compliment you on your artistic genius.
Of course, I would still prefer to receive any possible reference materials in advance so that I can be better prepared.
Speaking of which, did Miko mention?
Oh, right! The editors of the Yai Publishing House will all be around the Outlander Affairs Agency these next few days.
Oh.
Who knows? Maybe Mr. Hirayama's over there too. We'll take you over there to see if we can find him, Albedo.
Look at Klee, she's having a dance.
Alright, it's worth a try. Klee, you haven't slept for a while.
She needs a nap.
Please stay at our residence in the International Trade Association and get some rest.
Yay.
We will be back soon.
Babysitter Albedo.
Okie dokie.
Ah!
Don't worry, Albedo. I'll be on my best behavior.
She gets all the head pats later. When she's had her nap. Good girl, Klee. I fucking love this game, dude. Oh, this makes me so fucking giddy and happy because this shit is so good. Oh, man.
This can't be happening. The moment we need to contact Onodera is when he's on special leave.
Wait, who? Oh.
Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run. The demand for this book is so high, though. Even with the emergency prints, it still might not be enough.
Would Singchao be famous here? Because he writes books and these people read books. Coco reads his book.
Despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days later, then we'd really be in boiling water. Hey, do you think that suspicious guy they found in the warehouse has anything to do with this?
Suspicious guy?
Well, the editorial director is on his way over there to investigate the situation as we speak.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, Traveler. Don't worry. It's nothing, just an internal issue. That's all. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama. Does anyone know where he is now?
Mr. Hirayama is currently at the warehouse down by the harbor.
Oh, hold on a second, Murata. Excuse me, but you must be Calx, the one who was invited to paint the 5 Kasen for the festival?
Yes, that's me.
Gulks.
My name is Kuroda. You must
Oh.
be inquiring about information regarding the 5 Kasen. I do apologize, but please make yourself comfortable at the International Trade Association, and I will let Mr. Hirayama know to send you the materials right away.
Oh, no need. You guys look super busy, so we can go find him ourselves.
About that.
Oh.
Excuse me, but is there something wrong with the latest volume of A Legend of Sword?
Klieg, bomb has been planted.
Huh? How did you know?
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hirayama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget about it. Instead, something urgent must have cropped up.
What's happened?
To add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx, you were still unwilling to let me go to Mr. Hirayama directly. After considering these factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to A Legend of Sword, which I did the illustrations for.
As perspective as ever, Albedo.
Well,
Perceptive, not perspective.
I'm very
Perceptive.
sorry. The situation is just as you said, Calx. I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you now. Earlier today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside the Iridori Festival warehouse down by the docks. So they promptly alerted the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted everyone who was renting space in the warehouse. It was then that we realized that the latest copies of A Legend of Sword had suddenly gone missing.
What? The books are missing?
Uh-oh.
Shh, not so loud. Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of the Iridori Festival, but the author, Jinyu, will be personally attending the release party as well.
Sorry, how'd you pronounce that? Jinyu. Jesus.
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hirayama immediately hurried to the warehouse to determine whether the theft was related to that suspicious outlander.
Shut up, dude. Albedo is very perspective. Hey man, I get tongue twisted, okay?
I see. It would be a great misfortune if A Legend of Sword would not be released on schedule. And quite a disappointment for Jinyu as well.
Jinyu.
If Mr. Hirayama has gone to the warehouse at the docks, then I'll go down to see if I can be of any help.
Oh.
So the author of A Legend of Sword is Jinyu.
Jinyu.
Sounds familiar. Hey, isn't that Xingqiu's pen name?
Oh.
Oh. Do you know him?
Oh, oh, yeah.
Xingqiu
Quite a
would
few.
definitely be upset if he discovers his books are missing. Let's accompany Albedo to the warehouse too.
Oh man, I want Xingqiu to interact with Coco so bad. Doesn't Coco read his books? Or Yai, because they both book right. Yeah, dude. Oh my goodness, please, please, I need something like that. Venti! Sorry if I picked my mic. Oh shit, Venti and Sarah. Oh sorry. Sorry, I muted my mic by accident out of sheer excitement at what I just saw. Oh my goodness. Do I sound okay, guys? Kokomi is reading Xingqiu's book on auto animation. Yeah. Do I sound okay? Sorry, I'm a bit worried I accidentally screwed up my mic bumping it there. I'm just gonna double check. Test. Do I sound okay? Test. Do I sound okay? I sound perfectly fine. We good. Okay, moving on. Oh dear, Sarah. What have you found? I can't finish sentences. What have you found yourself? Oh, what's going on?
Huh? It's you! Why are you here?
Eh?
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission, of
Not,
course.
not you.
Is that surprising?
No.
No, Sarah, Paimon wasn't talking about you!
Yeah.
So, tone down.
Venti!
The suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Was he drunk?
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious outlander is indeed me.
I missed this man.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't make me say it again.
Sarah, you do not realize who you're talking to right now. Let me remind you that this man right here destroyed a mountain with wind, with just Wind. VTOP, bro. Oh no.
Traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
Well, yeah.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft. But what's this about being a stowaway?
Look at this boy. Look at him. I've missed Venti so much. Oh my god, man. So this is why I want to like be able to replay stuff, because I've missed these characters so much, dude.
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Iridori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally.
He flew here.
Just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze.
Of course. Can we ask him a few questions?
If it would help shed any light on the situation, then please, be my guest.
I definitely did not expect her and Venti to interact. This is great.
Oh, Venti!
Yeah.
You didn't really come here illegally, did you?
Venti!
Ouch! Your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares.
I mean, can you really blame us?
You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard.
Oh,
You of all people should be more understanding, don't you think?
Don't say that in front of Sarah, okay?
Similar means?
Oh, god damn it. I knew it, dude. Let's not bring up the past now.
I merely jest.
Good.
Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of the Yashiro Commission. It's unlikely that someone acquainted with the likes of him would ever be here illegally, right?
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other boys?
Because he can fly.
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early.
And he can fly.
It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship
sure.
for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine. So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them.
Okay, that's a lot more believable, to be fair.
Once aboard,
Very
I
in
found
character.
the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way. I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuman sake.
I've missed Venti so much. Holy shit, he's such a treat.
And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryo Commission General glaring at me from atop the grate.
Yeah.
Coming from Venti, this story is quite believable.
Yeah.
But it still feels a bit...
Both shameless.
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the publishing house. There are some questions I would like to ask you.
Kiriyama.
Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
Oh.
But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Oh, I seem to understand now.
Huh? What did you notice, Albedo?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that. As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it's quite normal for people to be walking around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions now. First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights on the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse, and might even have a key. And third...
Who? Like, because it's Sing Chao's book, right? So, like, for some reason, my mind's jumping to Coco. But Coco wouldn't steal him, like that.
You could catch on, Traveler. One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time.
Oh.
It must have been a team effort.
Okay.
It goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up with our culprits.
I just love it. He's just got a big happy face on him, dude.
Yes.
How can you not
I
love
agree
Venti?
with your reasoning.
How can you
Mr.
not love Venti?
Hirayama, the Tenryo Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff. If you come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
As stern as ever.
Understood. I'll leave it to you then.
suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Uh-oh.
Not so fast.
Yeah, I thought so.
Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Did he seriously just do that face?
Sarah's quite the meticulous one. So, where's your invitation letter, Venti?
Yeah, Venti.
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry. I can't seem to remember where I may have put it.
To Nandaya?
Could you lose something so important?
I loved how genuine that was. That was the most genuine thing I've ever heard from a voice actor, dude. Holy shit.
Don't be mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket. So I kept it in my hand the whole trip.
Okay.
Strange.
Just fold it up.
Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
Is it in your hat?
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and Inazuman sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand.
Oh, you...
I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just any random place. It could easily be misplaced.
Albedo's quite perspective, isn't he? Shut up, you.
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be. Have you figured it out, Traveler?
Yes, and he doesn't afraid of anything at all.
Huh? You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
Because Albedo big smart. In his shoe and in his hat.
Ah, yes. I remember now. I knew you'd help me find
Wait,
it.
I'm right? I'm right? Oh, it was! Oh, shit!
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission.
I guess I'm just really
Now that we've
perspective,
confirmed
guys.
This guest's identity, I have no further questions. However, starting tonight, I would advise you to stay at the International Trade Association.
GammaFox is quite perspective, isn't he? Yes, and he doesn't afraid of anything at all.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
Bye-bye, Sarah. Be more happy, okay?
There goes Sarah. All right, let's go talk to Mr. Hirayama about Albedo's reference materials.
I love this event. This is great.
Mr. Hirayama, I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the 5 Kassen. All the information that we could find is compiled here.
Oh, Jesus. I really can't be bothered reading that. Can someone summarize that for me? Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm just gonna skim read this, so you guys can read it with me.
Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suiko and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kassen. Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kassen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame. But at the very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style. So there is still something we may glean from this.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
To some extent, yes. However, I must admit that it is still lacking and fails to fulfill the most crucial element. Inspiration.
Oh, and I think that's where he gets the idea to draw each of the characters, right? Because I remember when they showed that the portraits of each character, you had like Venti, there's Ayaka, Singchel, Kazuha. Oh, Scaramouche, wasn't it? I think. Oh, is he gonna be here?
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though, Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Kassen, and everyone has a different story in their heart. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that you yourself find interesting.
That does sound like something Miko would say.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Hirayama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
Oh, he will.
Great. I'll leave it to you then, Calx. And there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of The Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention the stolen novels for the time being.
Oh, Xingqiu.
Whether the stolen books are eventually recovered or not, the Eye Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success.
I get it now.
You have my gratitude. I'll be going then.
Xingqiu.
Well, seems there's nothing more we can do here. Let's go.
Venti. Venti.
Venti? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for
It's
a moment?
Calx, actually.
There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
Please refer to his pen name, good sir. Thank you. What would you like to see, Venti? What have you found? What is he? Is it one of Clay's bombs? Careful.
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
Oh, okay.
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping. I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby. But on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
It still feels so surreal, Venti being in Inazuma. Venti hasn't. We haven't even seen Venti and Liyue yet, dude. Oh, I still want to see him interact with Zhongli. The 5K Sun Splendor Suiko. Mine dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame, my peace was disturbed. In blue clad, I went before Tenshukaku to present our work, but Aoi's work was missing a page. I knelt and begged for divine wrath to be stilled, and I told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night, I had been drunk, and then the person's shadow had passed over me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face.
Let me see. Suiko chapter. Wait a minute. Isn't Suiko the name of one of the 5 Kasen?
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the Shogun get stolen.
Ah, sounds like you, Venti.
Ah, this story sounds familiar to my ear. Where have I heard it?
'Cause it's you.
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday.
Oh, indeed it is.
Oh, please tell me he interacts with A. I really want to see Venti interact with A. Oh, I want that so bad. Please. Please, that's all I ask, man. Come on. It almost seems related to the stolen novels.
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft. But why leave the paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion.
Oh, yeah.
Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
Okay.
Hey! You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks?
Wow.
And let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking off.
Pouty Paimon.
No, it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
Albedo drinks?
Wait a minute. What about your portrait?
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now, it seems I've found my source of inspiration.
Inspiration?
If I use a model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
Okay. Cool. I'm loving this. This is great.
1 year,
Oh!
the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku
Oh!
and presented the Kasen's work for the Shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Is this a signature? What's that?
Wow, you really came through.
Oh shit! He's already done one.
Complete the first portrait before the opening
And he used Venti as like the. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional style of Inazuma, but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious as always.
Yeah, so he uses each character as like a reference, right? Oh, that's cool.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, tone-deaf bard. You were just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you. Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
It's Singcho, I think, right? Because he shows up the next day. Yeah.
The next one will be Aoi no Okina of the 5 Kasen.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the 5 Kasen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of 4 chapters.
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
It certainly is a possibility. Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the 5 Kasen that have left me rather curious. For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts.
Oh, because the last person is a mystery, right?
It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Yeah, that's where the time gator stuff starts, right? Got you. Got you. I love this. I love this.
Where's the young master?
Yeah, where's the boy?
Master, he's...
There's the boy. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Whoa.
Oh.
Singcho's just sitting there.
He's snoozing.
Sound asleep.
He's snoozing.
What?
Oh, he waking.
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
it's the traveler in Paimon.
Yay.
I presume you are guests in Inazuma as well?
Is the good boy.
Oh,
I did not mean to skip that.
Yes. We're
Sorry.
actually guides for the Iridori Festival.
How you doing, buddy? You seem a little down. He does?
Please, no need to worry. I was
Oh.
a little too caught up in a novel on the voyage here.
He stayed up late.
When I finally realized what time it was, the first rays of dawn were already peeking over the horizon.
Yikes, what a way to kill your sleep cycle, bro.
Yes, now that we've arrived,
Damn.
the Kanjo Commission will likely wish to inspect our invitation letter. Let's keep it in hand, shall we?
Uh-oh. Don't pass out.
That's odd.
Huh? What's wrong?
There was a piece of paper underneath my bag.
Your bag?
Strange.
You have a bag?
I don't recall seeing it there before.
Ah.
Ooh, let Paimon have a look.
Ah, Paimon loves mysteries. Ooh. Ah, he's this version of the Kaisen, right? Yeah. Glorious Court's life was my youth, and my old age moonlit haze. I had not wished to behave so treacherously, but my very life was threatened, so I sought my old work and hid them in my clothes. I do not understand the reason behind all that has happened, only that the mysterious person's motives must be perverse. This poem is dedicated to Akihito, who to my great sorrow was banished. The 5 Kaisen splendor. Aoi no Akina.
There's no doubt about it. It's from the same series as the story we found before.
Yeah.
Even the handwriting looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
The story you found before?
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Are you some kind of
In the
Guinness?
warehouse, down by the...
Oh, ahem.
by the poem hunt competition.
Nice. This is Lumine's face.
Yeah, that's it. A friend of ours is on Rito to paint portraits of the 5 Kasen. You know, as part of the Iridori Festival. Poetic stories about the 5 Kasen have been hidden in various places nearby.
Fascinating.
If you can find one of the stories and give it to this friend of ours, then there's a chance you'll become the model for the next portrait.
Okay.
Wait a moment. So you mean that...
Uh-oh, he's on to us. Paimon, you're so tier. Yeah, I was literally about to say that Paimon's not very good at, like, she puts on such a, like, like, it's obvious that I'm lying voice, you know?
Hey, it's hard coming up with stuff on the spot like that.
I know, but you could at least do it with more, you know, bravado.
There's a chance of meeting Calx in person?
Uh-oh. Wait, do they know each other?
Huh?
Does he know it's Albedo? Does he know Albedo?
You could say that.
Does he know? Does anyone from Liyue know Albedo? I don't think they do, right? I don't think anyone from Liyue knows Albedo. I'm pretty sure.
Really? That's wonderful. I knew that Calx would attend the Irodori festival, but convincing my father to let me come to Inazuma was proving to be quite the high hurdle.
Oh,
I had to
indeed.
really rack my mind to come up with the excuse of evaluating the investment value of Theater Mechanicus.
Indeed.
Just a few days later, word then came that Calx would be busy painting portraits of the 5 Kasen during the festival. It is a most rare opportunity for both Calx and I to be in Inazuma together, but it seemed he would be too busy with the portraits to meet with me. So, I felt quite disappointed for some time now.
Oh.
Don't worry, Shinjo. Even though Calx has work to do, he still has time to see friends.
Yeah.
We can take you to see him right now.
Yeah, all I can interact.
Also, we heard that Calx did illustrations for your A Legend of Sword novel.
I was literally about to say, I think that's how they, like, he knew of Calx, because Calx is his, like, pen name, right? So, yeah, they must have known each other, because he knew Calx, right? So he must know Albedo through book writing.
Ah, so you've already heard.
Or art, you know, like what they just said.
To be honest, my works have drawn little interest in Liyue.
Really?
However, the novels are selling quite well in Inazuma with the help of Calx's beautiful illustrations.
Oh.
Calx is not only a skilled artist, but he also carries out his craft with great alacrity.
Alacrity.
I heard that it took him merely a few hours to finish the illustrations for the latest chapter.
Damn.
But when I looked at the art, the brushwork did not even look the slightest bit rushed. His work is truly exquisite.
Albedo.
Oh
Or
my,
Albedo,
I was beginning to get
as
carried away
Jean
there. Let us
and
depart.
Amber like
Quickly
to say.
now.
Yeah, writer and illustrator, exactly, yeah. I was about to say how he would know Calx. But, oh, I had to press a button.
Luckily, the idea of meeting Albedo managed to draw Shinjo's attention and keep the situation under wraps. Let's just hope we don't let anything slip while meeting Albedo.
I love Paimon. You can't not love Paimon, eh? True Tales of the Violet Garden, Act 2. I wish I had time to read the final part, but alas, that is what Genshin likes to do, apparently. You must be a speed reader if you want to get taught a dialogue in this game. Seriously, has anyone, like, managed to, like, read in time loading screen dialogue? Like, it's so quick. Like, maybe PS4 users can, because they load slow, haha. But, like, seriously. Unless it's something really short, I cannot read it in time. It's ridiculous. There's the boy. Hey, buddy. Is he drawn? Painted?
Traveler, Paimon, how are you? And who is this accompanying
What's Xingqiu's pen name? I forgot.
You must be Calx. It's a great pleasure to finally
Oh,
meet you. I am the author of A Legend of Sword, Jin... Forgive me. It's rude of me to introduce myself by my pen name when meeting in person. Please, call me Xingqiu.
And you may call me Albedo, then.
Oh, Pog!
No. That would be most improper.
Nah, that's pretty fair.
Why not? Seeing as we're both friends of the Traveler, it'd be more convenient for us to use our real names.
Oh, that's true.
Besides,
I wish I had Albedo.
We've already corresponded with each other many times before. In fact, I feel a bit self-conscious seeing you act so politely.
Aww.
It's not just you, Albedo. We haven't seen Shinjo act this awkward before either.
It's a real eye-opener, that's for sure, yeah. I learned some new tips on manners today. Subtle jab.
Guys, it's certainly not good taste for you two to be teasing me like that.
Hey man, you tease every... No, he deserves it. Xingqiu's a massive tease, dude. You seen him in front of Chongyun? Like, goodness gracious.
Oh, by the way, we happened to find a story from the poem hunt competition at the docks. I heard that you are collecting them.
I love this, by the way. I love events like this with characters interacting. It's just, ugh. I love it.
Poem hunt?
You know, that thing where we have to find pieces of paper with stories of the 5 Kasen. Venti found one, and then he was allowed to be a model for one of your portraits.
Huh? Oh, yes, that's right.
He caught on. You shall obey the piece of paper found by Xingqiu. See, I barely managed to read that.
Thank you.
I guess if you read it in your head, it'd be faster. But like when you're streaming, you gotta read things out loud. It's it's a lot harder.
Splendid. Though, I'm still piecing together the story myself. Would you kindly explain it to me in more detail?
Sure thing.
If all of you are free, why don't we discuss this over a meal?
Cool.
Well, about that.
Do you have other plans, Shinjo?
No, not at all. Speaking of dining, Shimura's unagi chasuke is quite delicious.
Oh.
Would you like to go there?
Shimura's. Unfortunately, today is a bit windy.
Huh?
How about Uyu Restaurant instead?
Windy? What's that got to do? Is it like to eat outside or something?
That's perfectly fine with me. But I must first unpack my luggage. Let's meet later at Uyu Restaurant.
Okay. Fascinating. Oh.
Something didn't quite add up just now.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
Huh? No way! Paimon thinks we acted well together. Did we say something we weren't supposed to?
No, Paimon, I'm not referring to us. Traveler, what are your thoughts?
Xingqiu was a little sus? He was?
Huh? Xingqiu's suspicious? Hey, what are you two talking about?
I'm confused.
Paimon, you read the poem, right? Although it may seem confusing to Xingqiu on its own, what if we read it together with a previous poem we found?
Read them together? Let's see. Suiko lost Aoi no Okina's poem in a drunken stupor. So, Aoi no Okina recovered the poem and gave it to some mysterious person. Huh? Wait a minute. Could today's story be hinting that the one who stole the latest copies of A Legend of Sword is Xingqiu himself?
But it's his book, though?
No way! That can't be right! Xingqiu only arrived in Inazuma this morning!
Yeah, that and, like, it's his book. He wrote it. Like, that's kind of weird.
And that is precisely the point of suspicion. If Xingqiu had only just arrived in Inazuma, how could he recommend Shimura's Chasuke? Moreover, he didn't raise any questions when I suggested another place because of the windy weather. This means he knows that Shimura's is an open-air restaurant.
Oh.
Are you saying that Xingqiu has already been in Inazuma for some time? And that he's only pretending he just arrived?
Ah.
Yes, that is indeed my conclusion.
But how could Xingqiu be the book thief? His mission is to fight for justice, isn't it? There's no way he'd do something against his own ideals.
For justice.
Calm down, Paimon. Even though this is the first time I've met Xingqiu in person, we've communicated via letters for some time now. I do have some understanding of his character.
Oh.
I think there must be some deeper motive at play here. The story also tells us that Aoi no Okina flees with a poem because of a threat.
Oh.
Oh? Could Xingqiu be in danger?
It's difficult to say at this point. But given that Uyu Restaurant is indoors, it'll be easy for us to detect anyone following or eavesdropping on us. I think it should be safe for us to talk there.
Okie
I'll be
dokie.
relying on your assistance to get to the bottom of this matter.
Got it. Sorry, I thought it was.
Then let's head to Uyu Restaurant.
I'm like, for some reason, I'm in that mood where, like, I feel like dialogue is gonna pass on its own. I should really use the auto button, shouldn't I? I get so into it that I'm just like, I expect it to keep going, but I'm just like, oh wait, I gotta press a button. Okie dokie. Go to Uyu Restaurant. Okie dokie. Wait, where is that? Oh god, it's 800 meters away. Oh, it's way over. Okay. I thought everything was gonna take place in Rito for some reason. So okay, okay. I see how it is then. I wonder if we'll go anywhere else. We go to Watatsumi or something? Is it all gonna be in this main island? Narukami? Maybe? Really cool if we had some characters interact with like Coco or something. That would be fun. Oh wait, Ayaka's gonna show up, right? I can't wait to see Ayaka. Ayaya? 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 Hey buddy. He got
I don't see anyone
Nick.
suspicious around. It seems clear for the moment. Let's go inside and wait for Xingqiu.
Nick. He's not sus. That's good.
Oh, this whole thing's starting to make Paimon a little nervous. What do we do? And what do we talk about when Xingqiu gets here?
I just love the kids jumping in the corner of the screens.
First, we must ascertain whether Xingqiu was already in Inazuma or not. If we can find evidence of him deceiving us, then we can use it as leverage to persuade him to tell us the truth.
Ooh, good plan.
Since we're still waiting for him, Why don't you go and chat with other guests in the restaurant and see if you can learn anything useful?
Okie doke. You got it, boss man. I will do that. Into Ulyu restaurant. Cool. I will do that. And we will ask the peeps questions. We will interrogate everyone. Oh, Alberto's in here too. Okay.
Albedo, what should we talk about when Shincho gets here? Any ideas?
Am I actually going to talk to others?
I will try to break the ice by talking about our work on novels and illustrations. If he really is hiding something, then he might feel even more nervous than we do. If we start by talking about our work creating novels, perhaps he will lower his guard.
Oh, come to think of it, Shincho mentioned that he'd like to thank you for finishing the illustrations on time. He said they looked amazing despite the time you had.
Is that so? That is also a very valuable clue.
It is? Ask around. Ah, here we are. We talked to everyone, including Albedo. Hello there, sir.
The last phase of the Irodori Festival is when they release the all-new publications. The one I'm really looking forward to is A Legend of Sword.
Oh.
That's right. A signed first edition is going to become quite the collectible. I've got to get my hands on a copy.
It's weird because Xingqiao wrote the book, so why would you want to steal your own book?
I've seen Genyu's signature before. His handwriting is super neat. He must be really diligent about his style.
He'll be there in person on the day of the release, so we'll get a good look at him then. I hear that he's actually pretty young.
Wait a minute. Did you just hear that? Not only will Shincho be signing novels at the release, but his handwriting is super neat.
I mean, that makes sense. It's Xingqiao. He is a princely prince of princes. Hello? Who do I talk to next? Wait. Oh, upstairs? Ah, I see. Upstairs, indeed. Wait. Do I go upstairs? No? What? Where's the... You? Oh, this guy. Oh my god. I'm looking at the mini-map where to go. That's why. Silly Billy.
Hello there. What can I get for you?
Hello there, sir.
Hi. Do you have any special recommendations today?
Why, of course. I'd personally recommend our freshly caught seafood. It's been pouring these past 2 days, so the fishing boats haven't been able to sail at all. But the weather finally cleared up today, so we have some fresh catch.
Cool.
So the weather at sea has been bad these past few days?
It sure has. A few guests from Liyue were just telling me that their boat was heaving and rolling all the way here. They couldn't do anything but sleep the entire trip.
So Xingqiao...
Oh, this might be some useful information.
Xingqiao couldn't have been able to read the book if it was all rockety-rockety, right? Rickety-rockety. Xingqiao arrives shortly after, and everyone enjoys a leisurely meal.
Delicious.
Afterward.
Inazuman cuisine largely consists of fresh seafood, which is certainly to my liking.
Why'd you steal the book? I mean, Alberto, you take it.
That's good.
Paimon.
We were worried you might not have an appetite because you didn't sleep well.
Look at Albedo in the background, just like glare at him like, what you do?
Now's our chance. Let's talk to Shincho and see if he says anything useful. Maybe we could start by asking him about the journey.
Oh, I don't know why, but Paimon whispering is just really adorable to me. I don't know why. It's so cute. Talk about his thoughts regarding the journey. Talk about the book he read during his voyage. Talk about the scenery on the voyage. The book.
By the way, Shincho, what book were you reading on the way here?
Yeah.
Oh, I was reading a novel called Pretty Please Kitsune Guji. It was sent to me by my editor.
The Yai, is that Yai?
Didn't you feel dizzy while reading on the ship?
It was nothing I couldn't handle. Don't forget, I'm proficient in the arts of the Guhua clan. That being said, there were quite a few people aboard who felt seasick.
Oh.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything suspicious about what he said so far.
It's okay. Talk about his thoughts regarding the journey. Talk about the scenery on the journey. Oh yeah, because if it should be stormy, right?
To be honest, there wasn't much to see. Just water all around, morning to night. The sheer monotony of the trip caused everyone to grow a little impatient.
Ah.
So, when the peak of Mount Yogo finally appeared in the distance as we approached the islands of Inazuma, everyone crowded the deck to have a look.
But it was stormy though, so people wouldn't do that, right?
However, the ship sailed along at a crawling pace.
Oh, did it
took a
now?
whole day from the time we saw the mountain peak to the time we docked.
Did it now?
Paimon didn't catch anything suspicious
Wait, really?
so far.
No, they die, yeah.
Oh, right! If it took an entire day to reach the docks, then it would have been pouring rain at the time they saw the top of the mountain.
Indeed.
We learned a couple of things from his account, but we still require more evidence. Let's discuss creating novels with Xingqiu.
Isn't whispering with him looking at us really suspicious, though? I don't know, if I was Xingqiu, he's looking right at them, dude. He's just like, why are they whispering to each other? like, Jesus. Talk about Xingqiu's own novel, talk about Albedo's illustrations. That's a good idea.
Speaking of illustrations, Albedo, I've long wished to express my sincerest gratitude for providing the illustrations in my novel. My novel didn't sell well in Liyue, so I must admit that I had some reservations regarding its potential. Yet you've consistently managed to select the most important scene of the chapter for your illustrations. This made me feel as though what I was trying to express could be understood after all.
Thank you. However, I took some risks in the illustrations, so I'm feeling slightly uneasy myself.
Risks?
Light
Really?
level illustrations are typically centered around the characters, but this time, I adopted a different approach in the illustration for the last chapter.
Well, that scene was intended to depict the change in the world, so I thought it very fitting to draw only scenery.
Doesn't sound like anything suspicious has come up so far.
No, there was a crack in his alibi. My illustrations were sent for printing the moment they arrived in Inazuma. So, logically speaking, there's no way he could possibly know what the illustrations look like.
Interesting.
Xingqiu, we have something very important to ask you now.
Oh? Why the solemn looks all of a sudden?
Xingqiu, what's with the facade? We have you by the neck now.
Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Okazaki told us earlier that actually the weather at sea was very bad these last few days.
Yeah.
So when you said that everyone came running to the deck to see Mount Yogo, that couldn't have happened.
I love how proud Paimon looks.
On top of that, the latest installment of A Legend of Sword will only be revealed at the Irodori Festival. Even we, the creators, haven't received a sample copy. If that's the case, how could you know what my illustrations look like?
Well...
The jig's up, Xingqiu. You were already in Inazuma before today, weren't you? Are you in some kind of danger but can't tell us the truth? Don't worry. The Traveler and Albedo are no pushovers. We can help you.
Why would you want to steal your own book, though? That's what I get. Also, oh, the date has changed. I'm hitting the road again, but I'm sticking around listening. Oh, that's cool, dude. I'm glad.
No, please. You misunderstand me. I suppose my lack of sleep is inevitably taking its toll on my mind. I didn't notice for a moment that you were testing me at all. I did, in fact, come to Inazuma early to handle some things. Let me consider how to explain this. Oh, this is most embarrassing.
What did you do?
Oh! Well, if this isn't
Hey, buddy!
I didn't expect to see everyone here.
I was expecting to see Venti here.
Huh? Tone Deaf Bard, what are you doing here?
I heard that the owner of this establishment has some fine-aged wines. I didn't want to miss the opportunity to taste them.
Of course.
Paimon knew you couldn't possibly be up to anything good.
Always.
Says who? In fact, I come as the bearer of good tidings.
Oh.
I just bumped into Kujo Sara a moment
again?
ago. She said that the Tenryou Commission has apprehended the criminal who stole all those copies of The Legend of Sword. You needn't worry about it any longer.
Huh? The criminal who stole A Legend of Sword?
Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Huh?
Oh no. The person they apprehended. Was it by chance an editor named Onodera?
Apologies, Kujo Sara didn't mention a name. But I saw her taking someone toward Hanamizaka.
I like how Venti bumps into Sarah a lot.
Everyone, it's too late to explain. We must make haste and rescue Onodera.
Okay. Interesting. This is pretty fascinating, if I do say so myself. I wonder, I wonder what the motive is. Okay. Let's go get him then. He's way down there. Can I warp? No, I mean, there's not really much point, is it? I might as well just run now. Okay, go to the editorial house. That's Yai's publishing house, right? Cool, cool, cool. Let's go get him. Wait, I have BP? Oh, right, I completely forgot about this. Okay, let me, yeah, I'll just get the black sword. Because I wanna, because now my Ayato will have an R4 black sword. Which means he does more damage. And more healing. Yeah, 30% extra damage. Or 35% actually, yeah. Now we do 30, yeah, our normal charge attacks are increased by 35%. That's actually really good, actually. Damn, and we get more HP. Nice. Cool, an R4 black sword. And I may as well use this. Can I get a 4-star maybe? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, okay. Never mind. What is my pity on this? Oh, that was on before. Okay, and I got a Kaya before. Yeah, yeah. God. Oh yes, please give me more Kayas. Keep doing it. Man, why are the beginner three characters like so hard to get? It's so, especially since like Lisa and Kaya's constellations are actually really good. It's a shame, but oh well. I have C2 Kaya.
Please wait. Onodera is innocent. Oh, so you must be the author of A Legend of Sword. I didn't expect to see others tagging along with you.
Ah.
Anyway, you mustn't take him away. I can explain everything.
The mother and father of Yelan meet at last.
No need to worry, Zhenyu. I've just explained everything to Madame Kujo, and Kuroda has testified for me.
Oh.
Yes. In fact, we were just getting ready to leave.
Oh.
Oh, phew. What a relief. Wait a minute. Does everyone else here already know?
Huh? Huh?
Well, to be precise, we had dispatched 2 additional squads here, in order to prevent the suspect from escaping.
Oh.
Shinjo looks pretty flustered.
Yeah,
What exactly is going on here?
I bet it has something to do with his signature.
Though it's most embarrassing, it appears quite a few people are aware of the situation now. There's no use keeping it a secret.
I'm confused. What?
In the end, I'm the one responsible for this whole predicament.
Please explain precisely what's happening.
No, Zhenyu. It's only appropriate that I take responsibility for this. Everyone, please let me explain.
Yes, please.
For the Iridori Festival, I recommended the idea of selling newly released novels signed by the authors. Not only was this the first major project I was in charge of since joining the Yai publishing house, but Lady Yai also gave me a lot of support.
Oh, he was the guy at the beginning.
However, I did not discuss our plans with the authors in advance. As a result, it caused a great deal of trouble for Zhenyu.
Oh.
Yes, to be frank, calligraphy is not my strong point, so signing events are really not my forte.
Ah.
Even though such an event will be difficult for Zhenyu, after telling him how important the plans were to me, he immediately boarded a ship to Inazuma to come up with a solution. So these past few days, Zhenyu has been actively practicing his handwriting. However, it takes time to sign each book, and we realized the time we reserved for the signing was not nearly enough. So I came up with the idea of moving the new books from the warehouse to my place. That way, Zhenyu could use these few days to sign them all. I thought everything would work out without a hitch. I never expected that someone would immediately realize that the books were missing from the warehouse. To make things worse, I was on vacation and staying with Zhenyu in my house these past few days. I had no idea that the situation had turned into such a huge mess. All of this happened because I wanted to prove myself through this event.
Onodera, I agreed to your proposal because I didn't want the readers to know of my unsightly handwriting. Also, I knew that Onodera had been misled by one of my prior signatures. At a previous event, the Yai publishing house had requested autographs of authors so that they could be put on display. I practiced tirelessly for an entire day to finally deliver a stylish and elegant signature for the event. But looking back on it now, I had dug myself into a hole by delivering that nice signature for the sake of my pride.
Hey, come on, you two.
Hey.
Listen up a little.
Vente.
The theft was nothing more than a simple misunderstanding.
Indeed.
Besides, everyone has something they do not wish others to see.
Indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. All that matters is that that Shincho and his books are okay.
Onodera, I think you should explain the truth regarding the stolen books to the rest of the people on Rito.
Yes, I understand. I'll apologize to everyone.
Good man.
We should probably be heading back to Rito as well. Let's tag along.
Yay! Let's do it. Let's do it. Okie dokie. Go to the Outlander Zephyr agency. You got it, boss man. You got it. Boink. Cool. So that's all it was. It was just Xingqiu being afraid of people seeing his bad handwriting, basically. His bad signatures, because he's not very good at it, apparently.
Onodera, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on leave these few days?
Onodera explains the situation to the editors.
I'm very sorry for all the trouble that I've caused.
Yes, Onodera, but why didn't you tell everyone earlier? If you had told us, we could have thought of some ways to help you.
That's right. We're a team, and we should be helping each other in tough situations like this.
That's Ingrid. Right? That's Fischl's voice actor. That's Ingrid. Do you guys hear Ingrid in that? That's Ingrid.
Let's leave the past behind us now. Our first priority is to help Zhenyu with his signatures. How is your progress so far?
Surely I'm not the only one who thought that, right?
My progress is not what I had hoped for. Even after working through the night these past few days, I've only finished perhaps 1/10 of the signatures.
Oh, that's why he's tired.
Oh, no wonder
Yeah.
Shincho looks so sleepy.
Aw, poor boy.
I understand.
Poor boy.
Murata, go back to Yae Publishing House and get Aratani to book a room on the 2nd floor of the Uyu restaurant. We'll be using it for Genyu's emergency calligraphy lessons.
Yes, Mr. Hirayama. It just so happens that my brother is a calligrapher. Should I ask him to lend his assistance as well?
That's Ingrid, right? It has to be Ingrid.
Yes, good idea. Ah, you've just reminded me. 2 calligraphers from Liyue arrived today. We've worked with them before, so I'll go and ask them to help out too.
It seems I'm really in for it now.
Oh no, poor Xingqiu, dude.
No need to worry, Zhenyu. I'm sure you can do it.
Yeah,
Didn't
that's
you
a
finish
fun.
the last chapter of your novel in just 1 week's time?
Did he?
Yes, but writing novels and learning calligraphy are 2 entirely different skills.
That's true.
Even though Xingqiu still has to deal with his handwriting issue, Paimon somehow feels a little relieved now.
Yeah.
I always used to prefer working alone in my workshop, but I've come to realize that solving problems with others also has its merits.
So awesome seeing these characters together.
We also owe a special ode of gratitude to the mysterious person who has been leaving important info for us along the way.
Are you talking about yourself?
Huh? You mean whoever left behind those stories about the 5 Kasen?
Oh.
Pardon me, but what are you talking about?
Oh.
Oh, right. We haven't had a chance to explain things to Shincho yet.
Ah. You explain all that has happened in the past few days.
I see. It appears that Onodera and I were spotted when we were moving the books. Albedo, may I ask you one thing? Are you able to include me in a portrait as well?
Oh.
Not only do I owe the successful resolution of today's incident to that story, but I also hope that I'll remember this lesson.
No problem.
Good boy.
Considering the similarities between the portrait and the events that have taken place, your proposal is very reasonable.
There you go. And he gets painted.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This
Oh, I
train
love
of
it.
events had begun with an unnamed individual.
Look at this monocle.
Under whose coercion, Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akahito.
I love these. These are so cool. Those are so cool, dude. I love those. Oh, look at it. Oh, that's so cool.
Albedo really is something.
I love his outfit.
He finished the portrait of Aoi no Okina in no time at all.
A monocle suits him so well, dude. I don't know why. It just looks so good on him.
Wonder how Shincho's calligraphy training is going at Uyu Restaurant. Hey, do you think whoever left those stories for us could be hiding somewhere nearby?
It's a possibility.
Oh, hello? Mr. Storywriter? Are you here? Could you please help Shincho with something? He's a friend of ours, and the release of his new book book is super important to him.
I wonder who it is then. Oh.
What's that sound?
Cat. Cat. Is cat.
It was just a cat.
Diona.
Looks like we can't make them reveal themselves that easily.
Diona.
It's getting late now.
Wait.
Let's go back and get some rest. We still have to go to the docks and wait for another ship tomorrow morning.
Whose legs are those? No, wait. That's an NPC. That's okay. That's definitely not a character we know. That's an NPC. Those are like really generic like leggings. True tale. Watch the blue. Can I read it, please? Good grief. Hey, there he is. And that's Theatre Mechanicus. Cool. We are not going to do that because I've heard really bad things about it. I'll do it on my own time for the rewards, but we're gonna move on to the next one.